So today we're going to start Unit 4 and today's topic is getting about. In this unit we mainly talk about traveling. Let's move on. Here is the first part of the lesson, and can you tell me what you can see here in these pictures? Yeah, very good. So you can see ship, camels, right? And a plane, train. Correct. Wonderful. So, um, as you know, we normally use these things when we travel somewhere. I'd like to ask you a question next. Can you name all these things in the pictures? What can you see in these pictures? All right, well done. You got all the pictures right. Now the next question, which kind of transport would you like to go on the most? When you travel, which kind of transport do you like to use most? Very good, well done. All right, let's move on. Here we have a section and let's have a look at these sentences. Just a second, I'm going to use the pointer pen. How to take a plane. So now we're going to see the process of taking a plane. First, A, wait. We have to wait, and while we're waiting, after security, there are usually duty-free shops, you know, the shops inside the airport. You can also change money, but check the exchange rates because it can be expensive. Exchange rate is the rate of money when you exchange it to another currency. You should first check the rate, the how much money you're gonna change it for. Get to the airport. You can travel to the airport by train, bus, or car. Most airports have an arrivals area for people flying into the airport. It's called arrivals. And for people flying out of the airport is the spot called departures. Next, we have the next process, which is check-in. At the check-in desk, someone will take your big bags to put on the plane and give you boarding pass. Boarding pass is that piece of paper that you use to get your luggage once you arrive at your destination. Next process is flying process. Before the plane takes off, takeoff means when the plane leaves the ground and flies. The pilot often says hello and gives you information about the flight. Pilot is someone who rides the plane and he gives you information about your flight. There are lots of rules on planes for when you take off and land. Land means to land on the ground. So you must listen to the announcements carefully. Announcements are the reports given by the pilot, or sometimes it is given by the people who work on the board. Next, security. After you've checked in, it's time to go through security. Staff will check your bags. Go to your gate, and then you have to find your gate, of course. Now, here we can see the explanation of the words of today's words in more details. Duty-free are retail outlets found in international airports, seaports, or on board international flights and ships. These shops sell goods such as alcohol, tobacco, perfumes, cosmetics, electronics, and luxury items at prices that exclude local import and taxes and duties. Exchange rate. So we talked about exchange rate a while ago. So here you can see the exchange rate of different currencies. Departure is, you normally see these signs inside the airport, which is departure and arrivals. Check-in, this is the check-in spots where you get your ticket and submit your own luggage. Boarding pass looks like this, is a kind of pass. It's normally on one side of your ticket, which you use to get your luggage once you get to your destination. Takeoff is the moment when the plane leaves the ground. Announcement. A gate is, of course, like before boarding on the plane, you should find your gate. So this is the first activity of our today's lesson, and here you can see today's new words. We've already talked about these words, and here is the activity related to these words. Your job here is to put the word in the correct place. If you're ready, you can start. All right, well done. If you have done the whole exercise, now let's check it one by one. Number one, someone who flies a plane is a pilot. Correct. Very good. The card you're given so you're allowed to get on the plane is what? Is a boarding pass. Correct. Next, when you show your ticket to get your boarding pass, and so your bags can be put on the plane, you on the plane you all right, let's read it again. When you show your ticket to get your boarding pass, and so your bags can be put on the plane, you check in. Correct. Next, number 4. The place where planes leave an airport is called departures. Correct. Number 5. A special shop at an airport where you don't need to pay tax is a duty-free shop. Correct. Number 6. A journey on a plane is called a flight. Wonderful. Great. Well done. Now let's move on to the next page. We still have the rest of the activity here. So you can use the rest of the words that you haven't used for the previous activity here. All right, well done. So if you're done, let's check. Number 7, the part of an airport where travelers can get or on their plane is gate. Correct. Number 8, when a plane arrives on the ground after traveling through the air, it lands. Oh, sorry. Yes, we have only this word, so it lands. When a plane leaves the ground and begins to fly, it takes off. Correct. Number 10, you can work out how much it is to buy money from another country using the exchange rates. Wonderful. Number 11, the place where planes come into an airport is called arrivals. Number 12, giving information officially, for example, at a station or an airport is announcement, is an announcement. Wonderful. Very good. Well done. So this is the end of our today's lesson. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.